Good afternoon, class 6. Uh, this is Jiten Kumar Singh. Students, uh, today is Tuesday, that's why we have your literature section today. In literature section in second chapter, you have poem. The poem is there, The Schoolboy by William Blake. Before going through the poem and telling you about this background of this poem, I want to tell you about this William Blake. Actually, William Blake, he was the poet, basically poet from England, and he always believed in uh, the the superpower that is beyond metaphysical words, that is beyond the physical world. He believes in the power where there is a power beyond this world also. So basically, he is known as the metaphysical poets in England, and he has written the poem composition, the Song of Innocence and Song of Experiences. He has two most popular book, the collection of the poem, that is the Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience. He has written. In the Songs of Innocence, this poem is there, the Schoolboy. Why this title is Schoolboy? It is basically it is very interesting story for you. I think that you are in class 6 student, and this poem is very prominently fit on you, that because in students there are some students who do not want to go to this school for study. You have seen many examples there in your school also, and we have been seeing many students, their reason of not coming to the school, they produce the application, sir हमको fever था sir, that's why I didn't came yesterday, sir I was busy somewhere, that's why I didn't came yesterday. ये इस तरह this kind of assumptions in school time. Basically, the poet is trying to feel the situation, being a student there. एक स्टूडेंट होने के नाते उसमें क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स आती हैं, कैसे कैसे हम लोग स्कूल को फाइट करते हैं. स्कूल जाना किसको पसंद है? नो वन वांट्स टू गो टू स्कूल. बेसिकली some students, they are very interested in going to the school, but some are not, actually they are not going, they don't want to go to the school. So this poem is about the activities, what a student thinks about the school, and how this poet looks at the phenomena being a student there. How this student means the student, they think about going to school, how they make some different kind of false excuses, sir I didn't come, like this. Schoolboy is about the education, that is very important also. Actually there are 4 and 5 stanzas in this poem. In the first stanza, the poet wants to say about his activities of rising, his activities to leave the bed early in the morning. He says that he wakes up early in the morning with the song of the birds. जब सुबह होता है, नेचर में क्या होता है, प्रकृति में पक्षियाँ गाती रहती हैं, तो वो बताता है. द पोएट इज ट्राइंग टू टेल एज ए स्टूडेंट, ट्राइंग टू टेल दैट मैं क्या करता हूँ. आई वेक अप एवरी डे while the birds are chirping on the tree. जब चिड़ियाँ चहचहाने लगती हैं, तो उस समय क्या करता हूँ, मैं सोता हूँ, जागता हूँ. They look like the day is very beautiful at that time. उस समय के दृश्य को ये दिखाते हैं. Suddenly दूसरा जो the second paragraph is about how the sense of this school going, it is very difficult for him. because the poet compares the freedom at the home and freedom at the school, and he says that, वो कहता है कि in school what is there, आपको स्कूल में क्या करना है, you have to be very disciplined, you have to be very disciplined, respective way, you have to follow the directions of the teachers also, very the freedom there, आप फ्री होकर कुछ कर नहीं सकते हैं वहाँ पर. Actually, I mean, I just think about the student who always ask me, sir, I want to do this, I want to do this. उनका discipline में रहना, it is very difficult for them. So that's why this poet also is trying to describe the situation of a school boy, how this school boy feels about the education, what is his idea about the schools there. In second stanza, the poet tries to focus on the school. What is the situation of the school there? How the students they are kept there? उनको वहाँ को कैसे रहते हैं? Plus they have to very discipline. उनका जो freedom होता है वो खो जाता है. तो freedom होता है वो खो जाता है वहाँ पर. ये poet उसके बारे में बता रहा है. In the next paragraph, next stanza, the poet tries to highlight how the boys, the student, they became the cage bird. Cage bird का मतलब जो पिंजड़े में जो चिड़िया है, पिंजड़े में चिड़िया इन द सेंस कि पिंजड़े में चिड़िया क्या है, बंद है, वो उड़ नहीं पाएगी. बच्चे क्या होते हैं, when they go to school they have to follow all the disciplines of the school, they have to go through the norms and rules of this school. तो वहाँ क्या होता है, they leave their freedom, उनका freedom का हरास हो जाता है. वो एक चार दीवारी की बाउंड्री है, वो उसी के अंदर ही जो रह करके सारे काम करते हैं, बाहर जाने की अनुमति नहीं है. They can chirp but they cannot fly. बच्चे यहाँ तक कि इवन द स्टूडेंट्स दे ट्राई टू क्राइज, द टीचर बीट देम, हल्ला क्यों कर रहे हो, ये कर करके हल्ला क्यों कर रहे हो, पिटाई होगी. सच काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटीज वी आल्सो डू इन आवर स्कूल. इट डजंट दैट दिस इज न्यू फॉर अस, बट इट इज वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग दैट दिस पोएम इज मोस्टली related to the student who do not want to go to school, because there are many students, you have seen that I just told you, ये बच्चा यहाँ रह गया, ये बच्चा वहाँ रह गया, because we have to keep these things updated. So this is this school boy, and compares this, and in the next stanza the poet tries to identify the father's perceptions towards the school and the student, and that's why, and the poet tries to tell the parents that the birds, they intellectually they have to be nurtured, but they also want some freedom there. So parents they try to teach their son, their daughters going to the school, but such kind of activities they didn't feel that the student they become like the cage bird there, and that's why this poem is about. So I think this poem is completely for the students, and the students neglections that sir I didn't come yesterday, बहाना बना देना है स्कूल न जाना, इसके बारे. It's a very interesting poem. I will read, I will send you the poem and read it. After that I will read and I will make explanation before you. So that's, I think that you came to know about the background of this story. Actually this writer is from Britain, and he tries to feel the conception of the education being keeping himself on the place of a student. So this school boy, the poem is written by this William Black, and it is about the emotion, the conditions, the thinking of a student, school, about school, and etc. So thank you very much. These are the backgrounds. I will describe every stanza by reading, by reciting in the next video. Thank you very much. Have a good day.